Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. We'll see what we find here. This is the first time we've been in this area. This is the Shenango River just outside of Mercer. And we launched from the Big Bend boat launch. It's kind of sketchy for a kayak because it's a pretty deep, pretty steep launch there. But they do have a dock and a kayak dock to put in. It's sitting on the bank now, they haven't put it in yet, so I'm sure that would make it a lot easier. But yeah, we're going to turn around, go downstream with the river into Shenango Lake, and there's like a little bit of a delta there on the map is what it looks like, and we'll see what kind of wildlife we come across. This is honestly gorgeous up here. Calm water, nice little river, it's a perfect day for turtles. It is currently 74 degrees, mostly sunny, so shadows are going to be harsh today. We're starting out at 1/2000th of a second, f6.3, and ISO 1200. Yep. Turtle sitting over there on the log. First turtle of 2023 on April 14th. Quick side note, as I did do it thankfully, on days like this, definitely wear your sunscreen, because this is going to be magnified coming off the lake. Well, now I think we're going to turn around and head back to the downstream here into the lake itself where that delta is I mentioned. It's hard to do that because it'd be so cool just to keep going up the river here, just to check everything out, see what the different turns lead to, different views, things you've never seen before. It's kind of probably how the original adventurers and trailblazers of the Americas felt. What's around the next corner? We gotta see. Okay, well, no one's gonna believe this because it was not caught on film, but I'm pretty sure I almost got hit by a trout. The thing jumped about 2 feet in front of the kayak, and it almost hit the front of the boat as it came out of the water. I swear, miss the best things when the cameras are off. That sure is some loud whatever they are. Some kind of frog or insect. Seen a couple kingfishers. They're too far away. I might be mistaken. Good chance I am. But this looks like it was man-made. There's a whole bunch of rocks along the bank. Looks like walls going into the water. I think this was part of like the Erie Canal back in the day. Tree half eaten here by the beavers, but they never finished it off. Pair of male drake wood ducks up here. And they go a little bit further downstream, and then I catch up to them, and they go a little bit further downstream again. I swear, it's got to be the hardest duck for me to get a good photo of. Like, they're just so hard. Like, there they are again. You know, side note here, I'm trying out a different editing program. It's a plugin for Lightroom. It's called DxO Pure Raw. I think it's number 3. It eliminates basically 98% of the noise in your photo, and I will be doing a review video of that program plugin for Lightroom here pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that. We got some kind of duck up here on the bank, so we're going to try and creep up and see what it is. It looked like a coot, but I couldn't tell. I think I just scared a bunch of fish too. It is so bright. These fish are gonna scare the crap out of me. The fish, still thinking about the fish. It's so bright out, I can't even see the back screen. Look at these things. So I have to look through the EVF to get my, review my pictures and store them for later. Of course, now with the cameras on them, they're not gonna splash around or jump. Well, everything here is like super spooked. We just came across maybe 30 common mergansers, and I honestly thought that we could get kind of close for a couple pictures, but that was not the case. seems everything here is like super easy to spook. It's not used to people. That, or it's just an off day, or I'm not having good luck, or there's a predator around that I don't know about that's spooking all the ducks and wildlife as they come around the corner. Seagulls remain the highlight of this little trip. It's gonna be a long, crappy trip. There's like one tree in the middle of the lake here. It's got like 15 seagulls on it. So, well, maybe this will be a seagull trip. That one black-headed seagull doesn't look like a local. As you can see, seagulls don't care about humans. They just think of us as French fry dispensers. A ton of fish jumping though today. Holy crap. I have probably seen more fish jump here than in one day than I've seen anywhere else. Of course he flew away before I get a good picture, but there's an adolescent eagle here. That would make a ton of sense of why everything is so sketchy today. I'm gonna turn the camera around and we're gonna see if you can't see some fish jump on the GoPro. There's a giant soft-shell turtle sitting right here. I just hit a fish with a paddle. Yeah, so I guess I'm in the middle of a carp spawning because they are going friggin' bananas here. That's gotta be what it is. Because everywhere you look, there's like 20 or 30 fish skipping across the top of the water. It's friggin' bananas. I try to get some on video, but it's just so hard to find them in time to get the camera on for video. This is kind of the deeper part I've been in. It's about that deep, and they're just skimming all over the place trying to get after each other. Several have hit the side of the kayak. I had one bounce off the motor. The motor wasn't on, but it's tilted up and to the side, and they're still bouncing into it. They've kind of made the kayak rock a couple times, so that's kind of wild, kind of creepy a little bit. But I think it's time we move on here. So since I've had the Alpha Guard skin on the camera on the Z9, I'll give my 2-cent opinion on that on a warm day. One is my sunscreen on my hands isn't getting all over the camera, so it's saving the camera body wear and tear from that, because I can break down the rubber on the camera, so that's being protected, and it doesn't get as slippery from like sunscreen on your grip on the camera. So that's 2 things to think about whenever you put these skins on a camera. Something I didn't expect, but that's what's happened. While it wasn't as exciting of a day for birds as I thought it was going to be, since it's such a gorgeous afternoon, thanks to that adolescent eagle, everything was very sketchy and a little uptight today in the area, so that didn't help us too much. But finding that giant bay of the reproducing giant goldfish carp, that was pretty cool. It's just like everywhere you look, there's just fish jumping out of the water, splashes, whole 9 yards. It was super. And there was a bunch of herons in the area watching the whole thing go down. There was a lot of bait fish. Seeing that soft shell turtle. Well, if you've liked the video and enjoyed it, even though it wasn't as good as I was hoping for, please like the video and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so the next time I post something you'll see it. So until then, happy shooting out there. Best of luck. You'll need it. See ya.